His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and First Lady Luis Araneta Marcos. Good afternoon. We are gathered here today for the ArtX Design, a special reception of the 50 years of Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition. It is a celebration of culture, creativity, and creation organized and presented to you by the Design Center of the Philippines and the Department of Trade and Industry. To formally begin our program, may we call on the Executive Director of the Design Center of the Philippines, Ms. Maria Rita Matute, to deliver her welcome remarks.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. issued a challenge to all of us to be part of the solution and to contribute to our country's economic transformation. The World Economic Forum underlined that the solution and the transformation will require a new era of human and machine partnership. And the 50 years of Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition in partnership with the Department of Trade and Industry and the National Museum of the Philippines is the hard evidence of the transformative power of design. While it is easy to lose oneself to the beautiful forms and aesthetics of the over 300 products on display and the legacy established by Design Center's inaugural Executive Director and National Artist for Visual Arts, Arturo R. Luz, and his merry band of cohorts.
Thank you for your introduction, Secretary of Fred Pascual of the DTI, Executive Secretary, Secretary Luke Bersamin, the excellencies of the Diplomatic Corps who have joined us here this afternoon, the Development Center of the Philippines, Executive Director Maria Rita Matute, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees of the National Museum, Andon Aboitis, and of course, our First Lady Liza Araneta Marcos. It's becoming a habit of yours. You're getting more applause than me. Fellow workers in government, partners from the private sector, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to you all. First of all, I would like to thank thank you for the opportunity to come back here in the National Museum, here in the session hall, and of the old session hall of the Senate. Because as we were walking through, they kept telling me, this is the old session hall, this is the old session hall. As a matter of fact, I spent many hours in this place waiting for my father to finish his work while he was senator and then Senate president. I sat there and watched all of these that were happening. And it's so nice to be back here. It holds very great memories for me because these were some of the best times that I spent with my father. And maybe without even knowing it, I learned a great deal from having experienced the comings and goings of the upper house of the legislature. So thank you for that. And additionally, I am of course very pleased to be with you today on the launch of the ArtX Design in observance of National Arts Month. This is also part of the year-long celebration that marks the Golden Jubilee of the Design Center of the Philippines. This event is extra special to me, as it was my mother, Imelda Romualdez Marcos, who envisioned a future where design would shine brightly, guiding the path of our nation. In 1973, her vision came to fruition with the establishment of the Design Center, laying the groundwork for Filipino creativity to dazzle the global stage. Our event today forms an even larger part, as this exhibit is 50 years of the Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition, which encapsulates 5 decades of our nation's design evolution, our nation's creativity and cultural importance. Empowered by the transformative power of design, this exhibition will spark inspiration for the upcoming generation of Filipino designers and creatives, encouraging us to elevate our nation's reputation on a global scale. Indeed, through collaboration, ingenuity, innovation, we can cultivate a vibrant creative industry that embodies our heritage, our values, our unique identity, our traditions, and our history. In fact, in the pioneering research, Making Design Count, spearheaded by the Design Center of the Philippines and the British Council, it has been established that in 2020, the Philippine design economy generated nearly 3 trillion pesos in revenues and contributed 1.2 trillion pesos in gross value added to our economy. It has also generated more than 700,000 jobs, accounting for nearly 2% of our country's total employment. And that is why government remains committed to strengthening the design and creative industries. We are implementing forward-thinking legislation such as the Philippine Design Competitiveness Act, Philippine Creative Industries Development Act of 2022, and other policies to promote innovation, to support entrepreneurship, and to protect intellectual property. These initiatives aim to amplify the economic and cultural significance of the creative sector, empowering Filipino designers to flourish, further hone their craft, and to shine internationally. So, as we immerse ourselves in the Artex design programs and the 50 years of the Philippine Design and Beyond exhibition, let us take this moment to exhibit our country's creativity and excellence on the global stage. And this is something that I quote the numbers, I quote the contribution of our creatives to the economy. But there is even greater importance because these designs and these creatives are helping to shape our culture. And why is that important? It is important because the culture is the shared consciousness of a nation. And it defines and answers the question, what is it to be Filipino? And that is a very important unifying force for the rest of us, for the rest of Filipinos, even non-creatives, to be able to say, no, these are the things that we produce. These are the things that are important to us. These are the things that we remember. These are the things that we honor. And this is our everyday life. This is what we do every day. And that is the definition of the culture of a country, the culture of a people. And the effect of that is it is important to know you cannot unify a nation if you do not have a common identity, if you do not have a shared consciousness. And that is being defined by our creatives. And that is why this is more important than just the big numbers that they bring to our country, just the honor and the adulation that our country gets from them, and the bringing glory to the Philippines. Beyond that, they are the creatives, and the definition of our culture is the unifying, single most important unifying force for a nation to come together.